change the subject. What do you think about Khalil Cole? I mean, last 48 hours, just missing weight and then not the best performance tonight.
Yeah, I thought the missing the weight was inexcusable. You know, I will, and I've got a reputation. I'll die on the hill for my fighters, and I'll back them all the way. But how can you? I can't. You know, I'd be a fool to even try to make an excuse for that, because he's missed weight about 4 or 5 times now in his career. I think he's had 12 fights. And you can miss the weight and make a misjudgment by half a pound or a pound, but not by 8 pounds. It's just disgraceful, you know. And then more disappointingly was the performance, because you're going to miss weight like that. You're going to have all that weight advantage as well. You've got to go and look good and just try and make it to say, hands up, I messed up, sorry, I'll be back better. But there was no urgency. I've got to be honest with you as well. I was disappointed in Jesse Hart. You know, the manager came up to me after, I thought we won that fight, and that was a fight that could, you know, I felt there was a lot of close rounds. Like, some people thought Jesse Hart won that fight. It was like neither of you deserved it. Like, I must get 30 messages a day from fighters who would give their left testicle to get an opportunity like that, right? Co-main event, right? Las Vegas, live around the world, and you want to come in 8 pound over. Like, that's not for us, you know. So we'll have to get together and see what's next.
Eddie, I wanted to ask you a question. Could you give us an update on what's going on with Anthony Joshua based on the incident that happened, and how's he doing? And is there any validity to him being retired?
No, I mean, definitely not. There's also been no discussions about him fighting again. It's not really the time yet. I think, you know, I was with him last weekend, just good to see him. He's recovering physically, definitely emotionally and spiritually and all those things as well. And, you know, he lost his 2 best friends and 2 guys that were in camp with him for every second of the day, really. You know, and it's he's a strong man, mentally very strong, but, you know, you can put on any kind of front you want. I know how much he's hurting, so that's not really been discussed with us yet about his future. I don't know if he'll fight again. My gut feeling is I think he will, but it's down to him to start that conversation, because I feel like it's not the place to sort of, you know, start asking yet until he's had a chance to heal. And, you know, he's got a lot on his mind and wants to also make sure that the families are okay, have Cena and Lats, and obviously that they're remembered as well.
Eddie, quick question. Congrats on the Dalton Smith victory. And do you think you see him fighting Puello this summer?
Yeah, Puello is the mandatory. When that actually comes, we'll have to see. You know, I think Dalton would probably look to have a voluntary in April or May, but then we'd have to fight Puello next, and maybe we fight Puello now, because Dalton also wants the big fights. Richardson, you know, everyone seems to be calling Dalton Smith out. When I got in the ring tonight, I don't know if it was Raymond Muratalla's dad, he sort of come over to me, started shouting at me. I was like, what? He said, we want your guy at 140. And I was like, what? Shakur? No, the other guy, Dalton. I was like, okay, Dalton Smith. So Keyshawn come up to me tonight, I want to fight Dalton Smith. Right? Richardson Hitchens wants to fight Dalton Smith. So those big fights are there for Dalton, but he has to fight Puello at some point. Mm-hmm. So if we take a voluntary, we'll have to fight Puello next, and we won't be able to have a unification. So we just got to strategise this week. He'll be in New York, and we'll be talking about what's next.
Thank you.
Should we call it?
All right. Cheers all. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Eddie.